youtube.com/JFreshOfficial. You listen to Fire Radio 107.6 on the FM across the South Coast, DAB digital and also online, fireradio.co.uk. Special interview on a Saturday afternoon. We've taken the time out from the sunny beach to come into the studio. Very special guest. Want to say hi to Nye in the place. How you doing?
Hello, you alright?
I'm very well. How you doing, girl?
Good. I'm loving the sunshine and loving the Bournemouth beach.
I didn't even have to ask you how nice the weather was. I've come straight from work into here, and you said I've been on the beach all morning. It's lovely. How I take it you're a fan of Bournemouth now?
Yeah, it's lovely. I've been out there in my shorts, my little boob tube, just laid out with the extra tanning oil.
So lots of male attention for you on the beach there.
Well, you know. No comment.
That's just the way things go. Well, listen, thanks for passing through the studio. One of the main reasons you're down here at the moment is you are supporting N-Dubz on the UK tour at the moment.
Yes, I am.
And they're touching down in Bournemouth tonight. So you're kind of halfway through the tour at the moment, aren't you? How many gigs have you done? How many kind of left at the moment?
We've done so many, to be honest. They all just kind of roll into one. I'm like, I don't even know what day of the week it is half the time. But we've done Newcastle and Nottingham. Yeah, there's loads. But I know we've got Plymouth tomorrow, and then we've got Brighton, and we go off to Birmingham, Manchester, and we finish in London. I might have missed one out, but yeah, that's.
And you mentioned just before we started the interview that you guys, you just chill in the tour bus, you're driven everywhere. Yeah. So obviously there's lots of stories things that happen on the tour bus, backstage information, and you're going to let us know. Any little secrets going on you can let us know about?
Well, just like any tour, it's kind of crazy because there's no privacy. So I've probably seen nearly everybody practically naked, which
got
isn't very fun.
Any incriminating photos on Facebook?
No. Probably incriminating photos of me. So
keep an eye out for them. They might be doing the rounds, right? Okay.
Exactly. No. Everyone's, pretty cool. We just sit there. When we come out of the shows, we've always got pizza waiting for us.
That's
we just all have a fat munch, eat loads of pizza, and for the meat eaters, because I'm veggie, they eat the KFC. And then last night, one of the security, he was like the acting DJ. Okay. So he had like his own selection for like 4 hours, and we were just literally doing karaoke for 4 hours, which was a lot of fun till like 3 in the morning, and then sleepings.
I do get the feeling that you've all sat down before and said, what goes on tour stays on tour. And people like me can ask the questions, but we're never going to get the real answers. But at least we know kind of, pizza and KFC.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun.
In terms of music, before we talk about your new single, which is coming out, let's talk a little bit about your background. Yeah. Because it's the first time you've been on the station here on the South Coast. Growing up, your musical tastes were really varied, really kind of from one extreme to the other. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about that. Well,
both my parents were huge vinyl lovers, so I listened to a lot of music growing up, from like Simon and Garfunkel, Blondie, old soul like Shangri-La's, and then roots reggae like Beres Hammond, Peter Tosh, Burning Spear, Bob Marley.
Really varied.
Very. And then I loved Mariah Carey when I was growing up, so she was like my idol as a kid. So yeah, very mixed.
Really mixed. And that kind of exposure to different types of music at a young age obviously comes through with music that you make. And
definitely.
If we take a step back, Split Ends Volume 1. Yeah. Mixtape, then followed in 2007 Split Ends Volume 2, and it was records such as Fire and my personal, which is Willow, like a lot of people. The mixtape angle is getting a lot of importance now in the UK market. Yeah. Do you think UK artists are really starting to see the benefit of doing it? Because in a way, the US have been doing that for a while. Yeah. And the UK artists now, you see mixtapes from people like yourself and unsigned artists, major label artists, always coming out pushing that new music. So what did you benefit from the Split Ends series coming out?
Well, obviously, firstly, getting your music out there, to your audience, to your fan base, and then also getting to work with a lot of artists that were featured on the mixtapes, like Professor Green and Plan B and Wiley and Getz and Tele Riley. So it was kind of, getting used to like my sound as well, almost like warming up and getting everything out of my mind. And before I really was like, yeah, this is Nye's sound. So on the mixtape there's a lot of different influences which you'll hear. There's like bits of reggae, bits of soul, grime as well. So yeah, it was a kind of like a fusion. And
you name check a lot of people there, and a lot of those at the time, still underground people grafting hard, like Pro Green, like your JMEs and Wiley, these people, they've really blown up now, and UK music is such a strong position, I think, in 2011.
100%. I think we're taking over from the US right now, and I love to look in the charts and see, you know, whether they're my friends or not, you know, just pure UK talent up there that actually have been grafting for years. It makes me very proud.
So where do you think the UK angle goes from here? Because in the last couple of years, certain artists have had standout years. Obviously Dizzy, Tiny Temper last year, Wretch 2's doing a lot right now. So that UK angle, where does it kind of go next?
You know, it's been very male dominated, and we've had a lot of guys. So, you know, in my opinion, it's time for some of the ladies. You know, you've got, you know, there's a few girls that I think are good that are coming through. But obviously, you know, I'm Nye and I'm here and I'm ready for 2011.
You're ready for it. You heard it here first.
Exactly.
Ready to take over.
Yep.
And you talk about the angle of females in the industry, in the game. It's exactly what Jodie Connor said a few months ago when we caught up with her. And on a festival circuit, you've been working with the likes of Miss Bratt, obviously, and other people like this. So in the summer, we're coming up to the festivals. If you're a festival goer, what does Nye recommend? What's the recommendations when you go to festivals?
Well, if you're going somewhere muddy, take your wellies, like Glastonbury. But actually, it was sunny the last couple of years. But just go have a good time and support the ladies, man. Support them, seriously.
We're supporting you here. We've got your back here. So more people, keep buying the records, keep buying the mixtapes.
Yeah.
And talking about records, the new joint, Be With You featuring Gigs. Yeah. Produced by Da Vinci.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this record.
Well, I really wanted to kind of do like a role reversal with the story. We often hear a lot about, you know, a guy and he's got his girlfriend, he's got a link on the side or whatever, and he always says to the link, yeah, I'm going to be with you, but we all know he's never really going to be with the girl. So that was kind of the basis when I first wrote it, and I was like, right, we need to get some female empowerment and switch it around, and I'm going to be the girl and I'm going to be like torn between these two guys. And then obviously Giggs has got like his kind of bad boy image, so it kind of
complemented it quite well against it. Yeah.
And then we had Kirk from The Only Way Is Essex in the video, which was actually shot by Banny, who's in the studio right now. And it kind of like gave it that bad boy image versus, you know, like the good kind of sweet boy sort of thing. So.
And the record is dropping 15th of May, is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
And off the back of that, album, future singles, what have you got planned for the rest of 2011?
Well, I'm constantly recording and writing, so even on the tour I'm performing other tracks called Burn It Down and Worth the Fight, and you can hear them on the website as well. So definitely next single will be ready, and I'm almost finished writing my first album, which is really exciting. And
that is exciting. What can we expect from your new album?
Just you know, literally there's been such a huge progression, you know, in my vocals, in my writing skills. So Be With You is a good starting point for what the album's going to be like, and it will be, you know, fresh, and it will definitely have my different influences, like a bit of reggae flavour, but still soulful and still Nye.
And when can we expect this to drop?
Definitely this year, but can't tell you just yet.
That's fair enough, really. But further information for all your fans to check out is the website that you mentioned. Yeah,
which is nyeofficial.com. And anyone who's on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, MySpace, it's all /Nye Official, NY Official.